We're here at the final best of 3. One player will move on. The other one is out of the GSL Code S. Artosis, your predictions?
Oh, it's a hard one. GanZI, I felt really outplayed MC that last match. Can he do it again? Thing is, MC is so clutch. He's more clutch than clutch.
That's saying a lot. I think he's an amazing host of the MLG. But
he is, but like,
wow,
MC, like when it matters, he will win. But I really feel like GanZi's playing strong today, so I'm gonna give the leg up to GanZi. I think he can take it. How about you?
We'll see after the first game. I think GanZi was playing really well, but MC was also really off. I think in that last game, he's probably got his mojo back. You know, but it's tough to tell because I would normally say MC is the favorite here, but then I saw those games. I'm like, wow. It is a different matchup, though, from the game that we just saw back there. And also, I feel like the loss that GanZi had wasn't like totally his fault. There was some weird stuff that happened there. That one attack from Supernova.
Sure. He was in good spots in those games, and then it just didn't work out. I think GanZi can take it and knock MC into Code A. I don't want either of those things to happen, you know? I want them both to go into the round of 16.
Yeah, and then we have a 3-way.
Yes. I want to see that more than anything in the world.
I mean the other kind of 3-way, Artosis.
Ew.
All right. We're going into the final best of 3 here. GanZi against MC. Move on to the round of 16 in the GSL Code S. And very fittingly, our map actually has a giant S in S shape on it. I don't know where I'm going with that. In the upper right, we have the rematch here between GanZi and MC. Our first player, his name is, whoa, worst intro ever. He is
Complexity GanZi.
You think, if you actually tallied up how many times I've introed this, you think I'd be good at it, but then sometimes it's like I've done so many that...
You know, I wonder what your percentage of good intros is.
I don't know. It's probably like, I don't know, 8 out of 10. All right, bottom left, we have our Protoss player. He needs to get his revenge in order to move on to the round of 16. He is...
SKMC.
All right, so far for this set, you're 50%.
I'm 50%.
Yeah, the GanZi one was bad, the MC one was good. That's 50% so far. We're going to measure
for this one?
Yeah.
All right.
No, not for today overall. I didn't keep track today
I was like, wow, I thought I wasn't that bad, but, you know, I'm like...
No. For this set. So we'll keep track of that.
We'll keep track, guys.
Let you know. Watch, it'll get to some weird thing like 3 to 5, and I'm like, I don't know.
We'll bring up a stat at the bottom of the screen. It's like, Tasus is good at introing 7 out of 10 times. And I'm like,
on rainy days.
That's really interesting.
After Tasteless intros the first player well, he almost always intros the second player well. Okay. What are we going to see here, GanZi? It looks like GanZi wants to go for a 1-Rax gasless expand. I was actually talking to MC about this before GSL today, and he said that he felt like if Terran goes for just the 1-Rax gasless expand a lot, then it favors Protoss. But if Terran mixes up the build orders a lot, he thinks it's a really even matchup. Okay. Basically, he's saying that even though this is the strong standard macro opening that we can see from Terran, you really have to mix it up a lot if you want to fight toe-to-toe with Protoss, in his opinion.
You know, so much about StarCraft is just actually knowing, oh, what nice peek there by the probe, just making sure, okay, it is a, 1-Rax expand.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, so much of this game is just about actually knowing what he's doing.
Yes.
I mean, if you just know, then you usually can come up with a good unit composition or build order counter. So you got to do everything possible to mask what's going on.
Yeah. And so far, MC with 2 gases. Now, you know what? I'm feeling out of this game, we're going to see like a 3 Nexus into like 7 or 8 gateway attack with a lot of sentries. I'm just feeling it, Tasteless.
You're just feeling it.
It's a good build.
Magic 8 ball points to yes.
Yeah, it's a good build. It's a fine map for it. Doesn't really have good or bad points about doing this build in this map.
Well, if we do see it, it's going to be one of these builds where he actually gets a bunch of gas with it, just in case he sees Terran move out or try to attack him. He's like, okay, never mind, cancel this, sentries.
Oh, no, a second Stalker. This is okay. This is actually interesting. Never mind. We're not going to see that. He's going to attack.
Stargate up here?
Yeah, I think it is. Oh, no.
Whoa! Okay.
Wowzers. Waits for that first Stalker to make sure the SCV can't scout it.
And a Robo facility here.
Okay, so it's going to be Blink Observer all in. Interesting.
He might have seen. Who did it yesterday? Was it? It was Genius, not yesterday, but a few days ago.
Oh, yeah. Genius did it on Antigua against
it looked
MVP.
pretty strong, and I mean, let's face it, MC's got very good control.
Yeah.
This is actually a map where it's much easier to blink into the main.
Oh, that's for sure. This is actually one of the better maps to do this build on. This is a powerful opening by MC. Right now, he's just hoping that GanZI will think it's an expansion. GanZI did go 3 racks into double gas.
Now, if he sees a second Stalker, that should give it away.
The second Stalker?
Did
he see? I don't think he saw it.
I'm saying if he sees it.
The thing is, if for instance, right now he's saying this SCV up, the Stalkers are split, so he has no way of knowing. And in fact, that SCV will be taken out. We're not going to show you. Oh no, he brought the second Stalker.
Whoa, he actually showed it. Okay.
Well, MC's weird. He might have 2 Stalkers. But yeah, that's definitely something that you're like, 2 Stalkers this early. Normally, you don't really see a lot of Stalkers this early unless it's an early attack.
Some of that minerals, some of those minerals on a Nexus or something.
Yeah, or just use all the gas on sentries, stuff like that early on to work up energy. So there is, I mean, it's a little bit of a tell if you see more than 1 Stalker early game. Just not always, but definitely something to keep in mind as a Terran. GanZI is actually moving.
You know what? GanZI's got good game sense. He says,
The one thing I'm a little bit scared about, if he loses all those Marines, and in fact he sees it, man.
Yeah, he has to.
I'm surprised he started running. Actually, oh my God, he actually should have stayed there. He could have killed 2 Stalkers already easily. So that's a lot of Marines lost for not a lot of Stalkers lost. He only killed 1 Stalker. Definitely won't kill another. Almost does though, actually.
Right, so he's going to go ahead and get some Marauders here.
And GanZI is abandoning the low ground. So smart. What a good play.
Yeah.
He needs to. He needs to get bunkers
up.
up.
He's not going to be greedy here. And blink into the main, I believe. Yes.
Uh-oh. This is like so many Stalkers right now.
Nice splitting there with the Stalker and the firing.
Good SCV pull as well by GanZI.
Now, if Terran scans and gets that Observer, that's going to really screw up his rush.
Very true, but he does not have a scan.
He doesn't have one. Okay.
Yeah. If he did, I think he probably would have there.
Yeah, because that just ends the rush.
Yeah, in fact, he only has that 1 Observer, so that does... It ends the rush blinking in. You're definitely going to have them still coming up your ramp.
I think he actually should probably be going up the ramp here. Like, the refinery's not important. All right, here we go. Now he scans. Does he get it?
No, he missed it. That was a whiff scan right there. That Observer almost took no damage. In fact, I don't think it was even hit once.
Trying to watch him blink each Stalker out individually.
Stem is almost done here, but still blink on all those high ground Stalkers.
You know, he's just not losing any Stalkers here. You can see the patience.
He wants to gain that high ground again. He does gain it. 5 Marauders, pretty good. Yeah, it's looking pretty rough, man, but... Well, yeah. Actually, hold on. MC with only 4 Stalkers left after that.
He's got 4 more coming. Yeah.
With SCVs and Marauders with Stim and some Marines, if MC blinks forward, it might be an overcommittal which he can punish. But if he attacks into it, there's no way.
Oh,
okay. Well, that should be it. That should be it.
Yeah,
very good move.
Are going to clean up this.
Very nice.
I guess you don't have to just only make Stalkers with a Blink Stalker.
Yeah, I know. My brain is actually stuck in that mode.
I've done that stuff. I'm like, I don't know, man. It's called a Blink Stalker all in. Nice job there by MC. MC getting himself pumped up, talking to himself in the booth, staying hydrated, making zealots sometimes in a Blink Stalker all in.
The perfect choice.
I summed up everything there.
Yeah, I was sitting there. I'm like, well, he's going to open 3 or 4 Blink Stalkers in a second here. Now he's going to have 12. How many Marauders are we going to have? But then, like, 4 Zealots come in. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that unit. Of course, he's going to just roll this now.
Well, the pressure's on for GanZI now.
Dude, GanZI, like, he always falls just short recently, you know. He's gotten so deep in so many tournaments.
Yeah.
I feel for the kid, seriously. He's like someone that deserves a lot of fans. He's got such heart. He's actually so unbelievably skilled, one of the best players in the world, but doesn't get the recognition he deserves.
What's MC going to do in this next game? It's going to be tough. It's Antigua, so it doesn't really favor either race in this, but it just gets harder and harder as the game goes on.
Yeah, I would say just historically, Terrans like it a little bit more because of the dropping. It's kind of takes a long time to get around, but MC definitely has the power to be able to win a map like this. He's not going to really even think about that all that much.
Yeah, he can manage.
I wouldn't be surprised to see him use like a very powerful 2 or 3 base attack here, just because it is Antigua, and if you try to spread out up beyond that and the game's kind of even, GanZI with his great drop play may be able to get ahead.
All right, get ready, my nerds. I know we got a lot of fans for both of these guys out here. It's too bad, GanZI has had a tough run here. MC, he was weak in the first series, but man, he came back.
Yeah.
He's looking exactly like the MC we're used to seeing.
Actually, he's looking like the MC of old, even more. Like,
he does not know what a third base is.
Yeah, like a month ago, man, I was watching him play all macro games everywhere, but today he's like the 2-baser.
He might be saving his macro game builds for later on.
Could be.
Probably confident he can get through with 1-basers and 2-basers and stuff like that. All right, enough filling time. Let's see if GanZI can go 2-0 from here, or if MC's going to close us out and move on to the round of 16 here at GOMTV.net.